So tonight's question about Ask Me Anything is, how has my taste in music evolved over the years? I was brought up on soul, funk, and disco when I was young. My mum was always playing that kind of music in the house, so I grew up listening to Marvin Gaye, Al Green, those kinds of people, Nile Rodgers, those legends. Um, then when I first started to play music, got really massively into metal. Um, then I started branching off into the Biffy Clyro sort of things, so the pop punk and all that sort of stuff, which was brilliant. Loved all of that. And Biffy are still my favourite band to today. Got to Havant South Downs College, or South Downs College as it was back then. And I first started listening to people like Gary Shaw, and that was it. Jazz just became a massive thing for me. The idea of being able to play in that way, hearing him play, and that inspired me to want to learn everything from him, kind of thing. Yeah, that was instrumental in who I became to be as a musician. So I very much started learning a lot of jazz, listening to, again, the legends: Coltrane, Thelonious Monk, Miles Davis, Yellow Jackets, so Robin Ford, legend, Buzz Featon, who is probably one of the best session guitarists I've ever seen. Absolutely phenomenal. And then as I started to learn more and started to realise that the more you learn, the less you know, Ted Green, like that. If you've never heard Ted Green, listen to Ted Green. And then that was it. I was on this journey of trying to learn as much about guitar technique and guitar playing and theory as I could. But I think the older I've got, the more I've become aware, and the more that I've realised that you could play as good as you want and as well as you want, but it's the song that matters. So again, I started to change direction a little bit, and focus more on the songwriting side of things. Again, Nile Rodgers comes to mind, John Mayer, brilliant songwriter, Ryan Adams, phenomenal songwriter. Think whatever you want about him as a person, but his songwriting is incredible. I think my taste became about the song, and now when I write, I don't worry about the technical side of things. I don't worry about being the best player. I worry about being the best songwriter, because it's what connects the artist to the fans and the artist to the listener. Being able to get that emotion across. You can do it just as a musician, but it's the songwriting, it's the lyrics, it's the emotion that connects and draws an audience in. And that's, for me now as a listener, that's what I listen for, is just a good song.